Hey, what's up, guys? There's three things I want you to learn from this call review section. The first one is that you should always try to prevent rather than handle objections. So this is why in the first section of the call, you will see that I asked that lady if she could commit to 15 hours a week, which is the required time frame it takes for her to actually get results, and she said no. So that leads us to point number two. You have to be willing to walk away if the client doesn't have the right expectations, right? So you need to set the right expectations and be willing to walk away if they're not willing to accept those expectations. So in this case, I asked for 15 hours a week and she said, I really can't do more than 5. So I told her, all right, cool. As much as I'd like to work with you, sounds like we're not going to be able to work together unless you're able to commit to that minimum requirement for success. And then she said, okay, actually, let me rearrange my schedule so that I am able to make this happen. And the last thing I want you to take from this video is that you have to be able to create intrinsic motivation into your buyer's mind. So as you'll see in this video, I am not being salesy. I am not being pushy. Yet this client is forcing herself to move forward today. And guys, this was a one call close PIF for $5,000 on a coaching program. So obviously, if I'm being pushy, I'm going to repel people. But if I'm helping people convince themselves that they need to do this as quickly as possible for their own good, and we're working the same team, which is actually true in reality, then I'm going to get much better results like the one you're going to see in this call recording. So without further ado, I'm going to let you go ahead and watch that and let me know in the comments section what was your preferred moment on this call. And also, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Cheers.
It's just a lot of stuff.
Because I'll be honest with you, Jennifer, like as much as I'd like to work with you and help you hit those goals, like we're only 3 months away from that, and already like getting 5 licensed people per month is a challenge. It's doable,
a challenge,
but it is a challenge. Most people don't get 5 licensed people per month, right? But then if we have to do this in 2 months, then I think we're like making it really hard for ourselves,
Right. So I know. So we're making it really hard.
So I don't know like what kind of time you can free up in your schedule between now and June 1st. If you can do like 15 hours a week, that's all it takes. Right?
Okay.
But if you can't do 15 hours a week, then like I said, as much as I'd like to work with you and help you hit those goals, because I know that we can help you get the volume of appointments, get the qualified people and all that yada yada. We can make it happen. We can get you 15 calls, 10 calls per week. And all you have to do is get one of those to become licensed. So we can do that. But if you can't take the 10, 15 calls, then we're not going to be able to do that. so
yeah,
where do you
where do you think doesn't Yeah, see now what am I doing? Just calling them, or am I on a Zoom call with them? And how long does each? Okay. So yeah, and I usually need about an hour per client, per recruit. Yeah, I know. So 15. Oh boy. Yeah, I know it's going to be a challenge, is right.
Because if you want to get to that, keep that MD promotion, I just have to give you realistic expectations. Like that's what it takes. If you don't mind about not getting that MD promotion, like we can do it on a longer time horizon with less time per week, but you're gonna lose the promotion. So where do you want to go from here, essentially?
Right. No, I don't want to lose my promotion, my MD contract. I don't want to lose it. So I guess I'm gonna have to just rearrange my schedule.
Cool.
I mean, she'll be done by May 14th is her last day. So, so then after May 14th, I could probably start, I won't have to drive her.
That's 2.5 months.
Right. No, yeah. That's like 2.5 months. I mean, I could work it now is what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's only like 2 weeks until she doesn't have to, until she's out of school where I don't have to drive her. So
perfect.
Yeah, 14 days. I can handle 14 days of chaoticness, I guess, until
Perfect. Because anyway, when we set up the system, the first 7 days are just like ramping up. So you don't have calls the first 7 days. We just set up the ads, we ramp you up into the system, give you access to the CRM, all the scripts, all that, right? But then like when day 7 comes, then you start having the appointments. So really you'd have like 7 days of like a crazy schedule, and then it would calm down. So I think, I think we can make that happen. And that would be like the best bet at helping you keep that promotion. Because we can do like 15, recruits in 2.5 months. We have some clients who do it in 1 month, but that's the minority of our clients. So I don't want to promise you that because I don't know yet, what you're going to be able to get, because our system delivers the same thing to everyone. But then obviously like there's the agent that makes a difference, right? Like how you talk to people and all that. So if you're comfortable with that, then I'm comfortable with that. And I can actually share with you how we can fix that marketing issue.
Yeah, let's hear it, like how much it would cost and all that stuff too, because that could be a factor too.
Oh, it is a factor. So we need to talk about that too, right?
We need to definitely talk about that. Yes.
Yeah. But before we get into the cost, let's just get into what it is. Because if you don't like it, even if it's cheap, then I don't want you to do it. But if you like it, then we can talk about the cost.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, it's just to the point where I'm just gonna have to do it because I'm gonna have to do it. I
Yeah,
gotta,
I
I
think
know
you
my
gotta go
husband's
for
gonna
it
hate it,
because
but my husband's gonna hate it, but you know what? It's like at the end of the day, it's like it has to get done. It just has to. It's just one of the missing pieces, of this puzzle that I've been dealing with now for a while. So,
it is the missing piece of the puzzle. Because once you start bringing people on board, then
mhm.
it's not going to be an issue to pay 5K to get those people on your team. Like it's going to be a steal. You know what I mean?
Right. And then of course, the money will, recoup itself, I'm hoping,
Yeah, of course,
come back.
because you're going to write a lot of personal plans to those people, and they all have warm markets. And we actually
Mhm.
get everyone to commit to doing at least 10 training appointments with you in their first 30 days. So that's
Mhm.
like, you just get, 5 licensed people a month. That's like 50 sales calls a month on top of that, that you or
Right.
your
Right.
upline can do. So yeah, you'll make a lot of money with this, right?
Mhm. So you were saying that so wait a second. So how does it work? So like I'm not part of fund
No, no,
what?
no.
No,
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 we
no.
just send you the leads. You're part of, you do like
Okay.
everything in your own system, but we provide the people in front of you, essentially.
Got you. But then you were saying something about policies and stuff, so I wasn't sure about that. Can you
No,
explain
so
that
it's
to
just
me?
like when with the recruiting pitch deck that we recommend you use, when you recruit people, you get them to commit to doing 10 training appointments within their first 30 days. And those 10 training appointments, they schedule it in their wire market with you, right? Or
Yeah,
your upline, and that's where you
upline.
sell some policies. So that's what I
Right.
meant.
Got you. Okay. All right. Hmm.
Cool. So would you feel more comfortable doing the one-time 5K or the 2 payments of 3K that are 2 months apart from each other?
Oh no, I'll just do the 5K.
Okay, cool, perfect. So what I'll do is I'll connect you with your client success manager because I know that we gotta try to set this up quicker than usual. So I'll connect you with him, okay? In the meantime, I just sent you a payment link here in the Zoom chat. So I'll let you cover that so that you have your receipt. This is